Namaste creative yogis, how you all doing out there? I hope you're all well. So I actually got a question through about the soul art stuff. I was a bit kind of general about it. So it's a lady called Laura Hollix, and she's been around for 20 odd years, and she's created all this wonderful stuff that you can play with. And it's really, she calls it embodied creativity, which I really like about that, because everything that I'm busy with is about working with the body and healing ourselves through physicality, physical practice. And so that's how she kind of approaches creativity. So what she does, which I find quite fun and entertaining, is she gets you to use your body parts in your painting, and it's also encouraging us, those of us who are not artists, that you can actually have these little techniques that help you to kind of get through that concern about creating work. So I've got something I've been working on, and it's just the early stages of it. So you probably can't see it that clearly, but what I've done is I've sellotaped 4 pieces of paper together. So you can see from the back here, I'll show you. This is sellotape. So they're A4 size, right? And she asks you to outline some part of your body. You can also get someone to do it for you. You can get kind of like, tape as many bits of paper together as you like and curl up in a little ball or something like that and draw an outline, or get someone to draw an outline of your whole body, which is quite interesting to kind of do stuff like that. And she suggests you kind of put in a part of your body you're happy with and a part of the body you're not happy with. So I sat in a cross-legged position, excuse me, and so that's the outline of me cross-legged. If you can see that very clearly, it's very hard just to show you. But it's sort of a triangle shape. My feet are at the bottom there, and this is my backside there. So my legs are cross-legged, but I also put my hands in as well, and drew an outline on my hands. So I don't know if you can see that. I'll take some photos so you can see it better, and put it in with this as well. So then she asks you to kind of sort of spontaneously do some journaling around what's coming up for you around the body stuff. So some of the stuff I said I'll share with you. So with my hands, of course, I'm a masseuse and all that sort of stuff, so a lot of my money comes from my hands. So I wrote things like financial abundance from my creativity, and this is written on my hands, creative self-expression, healing hands, because of course I'm a healer. It's something about an expressive energetic space, and I think that's to do with energy work, so that came through. What was interesting is that the lotus flower that I talk about a lot, the red lotus flower, that came through, and I drew that in, and it said feeling safe to be me came through. Isn't that gorgeous? And then deep freedom of self-expression, that was all around the base chakra. So, and then I realised, this kind of foundational kind of shape that I was drawn to create was all about that kind of putting down roots kind of stuff. And this is what's so beautiful about working with this. You start to get a lot of insight into where you're actually at, what's going on for you right now, just by playing with, working with the body and drawing, just outlines, and then that kind of just letting the words come through without kind of being too in your head about it. You just allow it to flow, and then afterwards you sit back and read it and think, ooh, I didn't know that. That's really interesting. And then from here, this is what's so lovely about it, is that you cover it over with paint or collage or what have you, because a lot of people worry about other people seeing this journaling that they do, worrying about people kind of judging us for the words that we put down. So you're going to cover all that up however you want to, with paint, with collage and what have you, and that's going to be the next step for me. So I'll share that with you once I've done it. Alright, so I'm going to, as I say, I'm doing this because people have asked me, and give it a try yourself. And if you're genuinely interested, I can give you maybe a step-by-step instructions and how to do this. All right, so that's it for me today. Namaste, Creative Yoga.